Hello everyone, my name is Eric, but you can call me Blade Walker, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die Alpha 21. So, I just finished the, was it fourth layer? Third? Fourth layer. So we've now gone down 4 layers, and I went down a 5th layer on most of this side here because this is where stone starts. So apparently it's only 4 layers of dirt, and then everything after that's stone. And I wanted to make lots and lots of cobblestone because, of course, today today might be a shorter episode. Basically, all we're doing today is building the horde base, and I think, God, of course, we can. Well, first things first. I want to make a forge because now that I'm going to be getting stone in insane amounts, I want to start cranking out the cement. Even though I don't have a cement mixer, where the heck did it? Oh, a wandering horde came by right before dark. Gonna guess that's where I got all that. I really don't. I know a bag or two dropped, so that would make sense. Oh, this could. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it. Oh, I probably should have had that out. Oh well, whoops. Nothing I can do about it now. Well, there is. I can pop it off. What a dummy. Right, so this one can actually not have an extra one because of the changes to rules. There, coffee goes up here. Our clothing. I've got some. Yeah, we're good on sand, and we're gonna take most of this cobblestone. Take all of that. Okay, we got cobblestone. I need a wood log. Don't have wood log. Thought I made some. Must have been somewhere else. Just gonna make a bunch of them. And then I'm gonna need duct tape. That, and leather, I think? Yep, perfect. All I need, so I don't need you or you. Put you in there for later. In there, make 8 or 10 water, that's nice. 5 minutes. That. Ammo. Quick. Alright, so there we go. We're gonna drink because we kind of need to. I'm still trying to still planning on putting the water jars away, and there are no water jars. Obviously, we can't fit the forge on this floor. Well, we could, but we're not going to. Alright. Plate. On face, upgrade that. Ladder. Put the next forge up here. This is basically just going to be a stone forge for now. And I'm not worried about using all the stone because, as I just said, we're going to be getting so much stone, I'm almost probably going to be throwing it away at some point. However, I do want to make... Wasn't an anvil, it's a... We need some more nails. 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 I don't know. 200 ought to do it. We don't need anywhere near that much. I need leather, and I believe more duct tape. And I think that's... Oh, maybe pipes. Or the advanced bellows. Tell me I can make. Ah, there it is. Boom. Advanced bellows. Okay, I didn't even need those. Alright, well, that works. And I can't make an anvil just yet. I need 2 more. I'm at 23 out of 25. But that's okay, because the anvil is for getting them out, not for getting them in the materials. So that is A-okay. Oop, wrong side. That's perfectly fine. Throw that in, and now that should smelt in faster. And like I said, this might be a short episode. It might be a long one. I genuinely don't know. Basically, we're just making the horde base, and then that's it. So, gonna head west. I thought about putting the horde base in the middle of our eventual base, but I was like, nah, it's probably not a good idea. Because then when it comes time to collapse it, I'll have to either have another base ready, or have to make one in a hurry, and I really don't feel like it. Oh, crap. Get rid of you, and you, and you, and you, and you. Alright, we're going to put it right here. More than 40 blocks away from the base, so it should not... The zombies shouldn't spawn on the other side, and I just realized that I need other stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot they changed the... Ass dog. I ever told you how much I hate you! Although I do like your meat and bones and all that good stuff, but other than that, you can go. Man, really? I don't want to deal with you. Go away. Yeah, that's better. I got so much work to do. I got clearing of the land and prep and blah, blah, blah. That's all much, much later problem. And that's for the actual pit base. That's not for what I'm doing today, so... I do want to get this stuff out of here so that I don't hit it on the bike. I want to move the dew collectors, but for now it's fine. And since I'm setting up the way I'm setting up, shouldn't be an issue for the horde base. Give me my water from earlier. My helmet so I can actually see water. Yeah, look at all that water. We are super good. I'm going to make some more bones. I'm going to make some more glue while I'm at it, though. Means, but no. 2 minutes. 5 minutes is more. Alright, we are going to have some wraps. So we're going to need that, and then... Oh, we can put that in. I need the wiring tool. Oh, no. Really? I normally get so many of them dang things, I gotta scrap them. I'm stupid. I'm pretty sure he needs steel. If I can even make it. Okay, I can. Ooh, 9 steel. And let me guess, I got like... Oh, wow. Okay. I genuinely didn't think I had anywhere near that much. That and 3 mechanical parts. Perfection. I will take it. 2 minutes is not that long. You in there. You in there. And then you. And the meat. And the bone. Alright. That should be good. Let's go. I can set everything up and then wire it up later, so that's fine. Go away. Oop, stop using turbo. Alright, I'm thinking right here, caddy corner to the base should be just fine. I am going to need to dig out some area. Oh, it's noon. Yay, I leveled up. What can I get? What can I get? You know what? We're going to go with Lucky Looter. It's not great, but it'll help. Okay, so I went back and blah, blah, blah. I got the base set down. Now, it's going to be the same boring-ass one we've been using for literally years now. But it's because, well, it's early game, and unfortunately, I still don't have access to things like blade traps and dart... Well, maybe I do. Do I? I do. Surprised if I did. Yeah, I got almost up... Well, I've almost got dart and blade trap. Okay, well, alright. So, all we're going to do is just the basic, crappy, same, boring-ass one we've been doing for years. I am, of course, going to put in some not dart traps. The, you already saw the electric fence. Since I bought the 4 off Gen... I think it was Gen... I don't know. I bought the 4 from the trader. Plus the generator. So we can do that so we can electro-zap them so they don't smash through crappy cobblestone. Because we've seen, if you don't keep up on repairs or have a way... or have a way to stun them, they will shred cobblestone very quick once they start bunching up. And they will bunch up. Alright, there's ways to stop them from bunching up, but I mean, come on. I usually do that. I don't know if I'm going to do it as much as I usually do. Alright, I'm not worried about making this... Come on. That's... No, well... Yeah, this is tall enough, right here. Damn. Hoping I'd make... What am I doing? What am I doing? I brought these I made these for a reason. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, that's perfect. 2, 3, 5. Close enough. This way I don't have to bore you guys with the constant upgrading of the blocks. That's also why I did the foundation off camera, because I wanted to use up some of the wood and stuff. Alright. 2. I did it slightly more narrow, but elongated for obvious reasons. Saves on materials a little bit, and you don't really need a super long and wide base. You just want it a little bit long so that you can stand back from like the flames and such. And you don't want it too wide on the side they're attacking, because then it just gives them more area to break through, and then you have to pay attention so it doesn't get destroyed, blah, blah, blah. I think you guys know where we're going with this. I know the base design's boring, I apologize, but without a crap ton of resources, this is pretty much... Oh, I hate to say it, but it's kind of like the min-max thing. It's... I don't know, they call it meta. It stands for like most efficient something or other. I don't really pay attention to that crap. I just do this because it's, as they say, old reliable. We know it works. We don't have to worry about it not working. And later on, I can do the fun base designs where maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. Usually it works, kind of. Doesn't often totally. The hell was that noise? Was that me being hungry? Wow, I thought that sounded like Arlene hissing at me. Probably because I was talking to myself. Alright, so there's that. Am I really down to 15? Oh, wow. Not think I would go through that many. Okay, I changed my mind. This is not going to be a short episode. Well, maybe it is. We're only at 12 minutes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Gotta weigh down. Okay, now I do. Alright, so... clicky, 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 and... Oh, man. Guess I should start... I meant to make more, and I forgot. I ain't making all of them. We'll say another 100-ish. Alright. So then, as usual... Pick up Mr. Mini Bike. Alright, I don't want to do the pole thing where like only one can get across like that. Instead, and I made this on my private world, my new one, but I haven't tested it yet. Cube quarter, no, cube side centered. Because I made the little pole thing, and unfortunately, it was pretty... Wow, he's in there just hacking up. It, only like one could get at me, and they kept trying to run, and they'd flop off, and it was like, I wanted them to come at me more than like one at a time so I could actually get some XP. Because it really slowed down. We're gonna go 1, and... dig this out. Oink, there we go. Just gonna go ahead and dig the rest of this out now and be done with it. Again, this is gonna be a temporary base, but considering that, temporary is probably not the proper description. Probably more like semi-temporary permanent. Is it permanent? Permanary? Yep, stairs. You. Regular block. Oh, block. There we go. Block. Oh, block, regular block. And there we go. Oh, not copy rotation, you gooch. That's better. Okay, and then more digging, of course. Because there's always freaking digging. You don't even have to do this, to be honest. Until probably like day... Not even 21. Probably more like day 35 plus. You'll get cops before that, but it's unlikely you're going to shoot them enough out here to get them to explode this, or, you know, in relatively early hordes. Unless you're lobbing grenades and stuff, or pipe bombs, which, it's possible, you might. Not like I've never done it. and severely regretted it. I don't know. I really don't care. I do what I do what I want, as Cartman says. Whatever. I do what I want. We're gonna do the better looking design to get them to avoid destroying the stairs that I saw Guns, Nerds, and Steel do, because I thought that was really freaking cool. And it looks way better. I mean, he ain't kidding. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind the angled stairs or whatever. Where's it at? Stairs. These things. I don't mind them. They work. They look good. But I have to admit, I think it's here. Yeah, there you go. The wedge, whatever the hell it's called. These look really freaking cool. Now, truthfully, you only need probably the bottom two, but just for aesthetic purposes, as it were, I do the same as him, and I do that. And what that does is, the zombies see this as a full block, so they don't try to bash into it, they just try to run around it, because if they tried to bash into it, even though they think it's a full... I think that's what it is, it's a full... I don't know, man, I'm not an AI specialist, but it works. What was the phrase? Just take my word for it, man, it works. It totally does. I've already used this a couple times with you guys, so I know you've seen this before. This is not a new design. And as I've always said, whenever I find something or see something I like that I use or modify to use, I always give credit where credit is due. And as I've mentioned, this was Guns, Nerds, and Steel. I was super, super impressed with it. So, I let you guys know. And if you do, I recommend giving him a try. I was a little hesitant to add someone else to my list of people that I watch, but I'm glad I did, because he is a very cool dude, very entertaining. I am not wasting a 10 cobblestone block on that. I want plates. Plates! There it is. Again, you don't need to do this. I just do it for aesthetic purposes. The idea used to be that they might get caught on this and dig, and it's possible, but I honestly can't say I remember them ever actually doing it. It was more of just like a foolproof thing, just to make sure there's no issues. Now, this I'm doing here is also just for aesthetic purposes. I'm leveling out the ground 3 blocks out. Well, it'll be 2 blocks after the plates. Now, the reason I don't use the plates and then try to build off those is because sometimes if you do that, the ground won't level properly, and then you'll have to pick the block up and place it a couple times to get it to work. To me, this just works better. I always just use the frames, the square frames, so again, you don't have to. It's just a personal preference. And you don't have to do this at all. Totally 100% unnecessary. Technically a waste of time, but you know what, as I said, I don't care. I do what I want. I like it. It makes it look better. Although, really, something I probably should do. This. No, it's not that. You guys seen these? These things are hilariously huge. I mean, look at that. That's great. I mean, I was going to show you that you could do something like this. You get it against the wall, and it probably will fit. But there's one that's a 3x3. If you can type in 3. Oh, no. Oh, I know why. Go. 2,038 blocks. That is insane. Please stop. Sometimes the Steam interface. Oh, that ain't it. I believe it's like a wall. Looks like a wall. Where are you? I'm sure I'm looking right at it. It's a 3x3 block. It's 9 blocks. It's insane. It's like this, but it's a solid set of blocks. And basically, yeah, it's insane. I don't know if you could use those to... It doesn't look like it's... Is it? And they're definitely much more finicky to place. No, they're not. I don't think they're working properly, so whatever. Oop. This, and this. Alright. Wait, that? Why not? Oh, that's one too far, that's why. Alright, so let's get this stuff done. And you do have to be careful, because sometimes it still won't level on the first place of the block. You have to place it more than once. But generally speaking, it will level it every time. But not always. Now, you have to place the first block up against something that will, I don't even know how to describe it. That's what causes it to actually level properly. If you just place one on the ground randomly, sometimes, see, that time it leveled it. Sometimes it does not when you just place the first block and it's not attached to something. Yeah, see, it's working now, which is good. You want. Sometimes it doesn't. So that's why sometimes, or usually, you'll see me do something like this. This is already at the proper level. Not that that matters. It's just it's an existing block. So I throw it on there, and then when I build off of it, it usually guarantees that every block attached from that point on will be leveled. I suck at explaining things. It's one of the reasons I don't do tutorial videos. I'm not good at explaining, and I tend to take... My short videos tend to be like 50 minutes. I've gotten many comments. Because I usually say, this is just going to be a short tutorial, and then it's like 54 minutes. Somebody's like, haha, short tutorial, it's 50 minutes. Yeah, thanks. I didn't notice when I was, posting it and rendering it. Alright, there we go. Good enough, and I'm going to do the same thing here. And like I said, for some reason, these don't... See, look, see how it did not level the ground? I don't know why plates don't. They do, but not every time. I tend to have... There you go. See, now that time it worked. I genuinely don't know why, but some blocks want to level the ground more than others. The reason I'm doing this is because same thing. I'm going to put plates up against the wall. But anyway, I don't know why I'm screwing with that on camera. Alright, so up to here. We need to get these quite a few blocks away from the wall to put the dealies on. Alright, so... Please, get out of my way. Alright, so... If I put them there, I have to put them upside down, which I'm not a fan of, but what it is. Alright, so 1, 2, 4, 5. Gotta be 6 blocks away to guarantee it won't get blown up by a stupid pig. I mean, cop. Cop. No disrespect. It's a zombie cop, so screw them, but... Right. I just realized no, it doesn't matter. Alright, so... 3, 4, 5, 6, and why am I doing this? I'm stupid. B. Alright, there we go. And there's where our dealies are gonna go, so they can go zap zap. Now, you might wonder why I often do this. I use this for the frames. It's so I don't get confused and accidentally quick place a block that I didn't want to. That's much harder to break up. Alright, so I should have... I realized I'm gonna do this differently than I normally do, and it's gonna look kind of stupid, but... What are you gonna do? So, advanced. Does not matter which side it's... You know what? I'm not sure if that's gonna work. I'm gonna have to test that. You see, in Alpha 21, and I don't know why they did this, they changed where the things are attached, where the actual physical line is attached. And so it used to attach the cable, the zapping cable, at the very, very top of the pole. Now it's like, I don't know, a third of the way down, which means if the zombie doesn't touch the thing, or it's too low or high or whatever, the zombies won't stop. Turbo. The zombies won't actually get zapped. That's bad. I've actually had that problem. What I used to do is, a lot of times I'd put 2 cables across. One at the, like, head height or shoulder height, and then one, like, at knee height. Can't really do that. Did I? What on earth? Did I really forget that pole? Oh, I bet somebody noticed that. Oh, that's okay. I actually did too. Surprising, kind of. Oh, it's not that one. It's this one. Yep, here we go. Alright, so let's see real quick, and let's put that down. I think. Oh, shoot. Yeah, let's... I really wish they'd fix that purple thing. Purple color. Alright. I'm almost positive it's not going to work. We'll see. If it does, awesome. Yeah, see how low that is? Believe it or not, sometimes the zombies won't... It just doesn't register. It's too low. So that's okay. That means what I need to do is probably this, maybe? I'm thinking this might work. Trying to annoy me. You're succeeding! Think that'll work? Oh, for a second I couldn't see it. I was like, where is it? Oh! Oh, hey. I'm not, far away. No, you... Oh. Oh, I am too far away. Come on. There we go. Oh, wait. See, a good YouTuber would edit this crap out so you don't have to watch it. Not because it's embarrassing. It is. But because, you know, I'm lazy and don't like editing. I've tried it. It took me 2 hours to edit a 9-second intro video years ago, and I'm not doing that again. You know how, like, people do those gamer compilations where the dude rages and breaks his keyboard? Yeah, that was... It's gonna... Oh, it didn't. That's kind of how I felt when I was doing it. I was really getting mad. I just could not figure it out. Okay, there we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And that is... That is like... I mean, that works, but the problem is, if I put a block on this side, which is what I was going to do, you double up the blocks. What is it called? The scaffolding or something? Yeah, there it is. This is everybody's favorite block. See, now they won't touch it. I mean, I'm still going to put one like that on the inside, but if I double it up to protect me better... Why? This is such a It's just a nonsense change. Why did they change this? I don't get it. It's honestly not a big deal. It just... You have to change your, have to change tactics a little bit, that's all. Yep. You know what? There. Stop doing that. And copy rotation. We'll just put it one block further out, which, I mean, that works, but the problem with that is, of course... Problem with doing that is now the block is even more out precariously than it was before, and trying to protect it from cop spit's going to be even more difficult, because now structural integrity is getting worse and worse the further out you build. Alright, that should work. We'll test it. Alright. Okay. Definitely zaps them. Now, here's the only problem with this. Once they get past this, they'll get zapped, of course. But once they're done being zapped and they're free... Okay, you gotta go, mouse. Once they're past it and free, then they stand here and they're not getting zapped. And that's the problem. Okay. Other possible solution? Copy rotation again. Actually, that doesn't... See, now I gotta go out another block. Damn it. This is gonna get real... Are you yellow? You weren't yellow, so you should be okay? So if I put you there... No. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Alright. I have to put one block out. Now it looks like the stupid building has arms. Okay, that should do it. I hope. Isn't that how I did it the first time? It is how I did it. I did it like this. That didn't work. But if I do it one more further, then that's I think that's the same. It's not going to make a difference. Right? Somebody is probably like, I'm already done watching this crap. Alright. Fine. I'll just do it the normal way. Now, if you're wondering why I was trying not to do it this way, it's because now I can't really, can I? See, I'm trying to get two different lines across. I wanted to get one low for crawlers and one higher, but as you see, you can't do one that's low because it completely will miss them. If I do here, clearly that'll be above the door. It'll be right at the top of the door. Maybe if I do one here, it's going to be the same as that one. You know what? That's fine. It's fine. One is okay. It'll work. It definitely will zap them, and I'm all the way up, and I should be getting zapped. I'm happy with this. This works. It's not ideal like it used to be, but as we always say, it is what it is. All right, so advanced rotation. Now, you might wonder why you don't do... Well, actually, you know what? No, this is fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Now, the reason you don't do this on the outside this way is... Here, I'll show you. I can show you with the... This works as a ladder. It is even called a scaffolding ladder. However, you can only be on one side to use it as a ladder, and as you see, when it's on that side, the zombies can't use it as a ladder. But if you have it in that rotation... In fact, I can just... If you have that rotation but out here, they can use it as a ladder. Now, it's technically not really much of an issue because you can just do this, which is what I'm going to do anyway. But, I mean, I'm just worried that it'll cause some issues with, like entity cramping and stuff, and it might push them over the, up through the top. You know what? We're going to try it. We'll try it, and we'll see what happens. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I just, whatever. As I always say, I like to test things. You come here. And on face, please. And then copy rotations so that I don't this up, because I really don't feel like breaking these out. There you go. That should be good enough. And as you see, they definitely will get zapped, and at least two zombies should be able to get up here. So I think that's pretty much it for our base. I'll make the door in it, because good God. I was honestly worried before I started this, while I was digging overnight and thinking about doing this for today's video instead of looting. I genuinely thought the video would be like 10 minutes long, and it'd be like, oh God, people are going to be like, it's so short. 34 minutes. Shoot me. Okay. I will clean the rest of this up, but that's basically the Horde base. I'm going to have to probably figure out a way to protect these at least. You know, I probably don't need to. The cops can't see me from the inside. I'll figure something out. But that's basically the gist of the base. For now, once this gets done, the pit base, we're going to have multiple base types in there. Most of them probably aren't going to work, and they're going to fail spectacularly. But that's just the way 7 days is. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this needlessly long video. And, yeah, if you did, feel free to leave a like or subscribe. Thank you, of course, for watching. And, hopefully you're not, asleep from boredom. But if you did make it to the end, thank you very much. And of course, as always, I will see you all in the next stream or video. Have a great day, everyone.